Hello, everybody. Welcome to Eleutheria. We got some liberty talking points for you today. I'll just let everybody join first. Oh, there's 5 of you watching. Smash that like button for me, please. And if you're new here, subscribe. Just had to respond to a message. How's the sound? Does it sound good? Oh, damn it. Got a voice note, guys. Yeah, I gotta be in front of the mic. I know this. I know. My setup is not great at the moment. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not perfect. Sorry, I need to reply. And I'm back. Alrighty, hello Gentle, hello Hendo, hello Anti-Marxist ZA, who loved my video from last night. Hello Dylan, hello Yanni, hello Melpit. Oh, thank you so much. You weren't supposed to say anything yet. You were supposed to wait and see if the men noticed. Thank you, Dylan, for already liking the video before I even asked you to. That's very cool. Okay, so I think by now you've probably figured out why I didn't stream yesterday. It's because I was busy. Can't like before I know if I like the stream. It's like the Domini passing the collection plate around before his sermon. But the collection plate is not for the sermon, it's for the church. And the like is not for the stream, it's to drive viewership towards the channel. Hold on. I got a mom quickly. I can take these off, I think. I don't know, I just got another message. Okay. Morning, Count. It's good to have you here. Haven't seen you for a while. Hendo says, sorry, you got caught up with the US election fraud exposing forensic report by Pete Tilly Dominion voting machines rigging. That was in Michigan. I don't know. I watched Tim Pool say something about some forensic IT dude proving that the machines were rigged. Behave is back. If I like to move around, then perhaps a wireless lapel mic might be a good investment. Yeah, except the crap. I have one that I used to use on this channel before my birthday. And now I use a proper microphone. I suppose if I'd spent as much on a lapel mic as I did on this, then yeah, might be different, but no. Generally, lapel mics are pretty crap. I used to be in the events industry and we used to hate those things. Like, honestly, we used to hate those things. We used to ask speakers if they could rather use a mic on a stand if they don't want to hold a microphone. Oh, Dodgy's here. That's really cool. It's good to have you here. Well, he started it. Hello, Reese. It's good to see you here. That's an interesting comment. Sure, SM57 is pretty good at a low cost. Sure. SM57 is a very good microphone. The only thing is you then need to buy another piece of equipment to get it to talk to a computer because it doesn't come with a USB. Sorry, was momming again. Thank you, Mr. Punisher, again. Yeah, I don't know what it's called, but like, I don't have that kind of money to spend on this setup yet. Was there a cuck day on Twitter? Really? Oh, thank you so much, Robin. My friend that did my hair is probably watching. So all of these compliments should actually go towards her. So thank you very much. I'm just not allowed, I'm not sure how much I'm allowed to say. So I'm just saying, like, you don't get hair that looks this good without going to a professional. And I haven't had my hair professionally done for the color, I mean, for years. So thank you very, very, very much. Yeah, and the chances are you didn't infect strangers. So, like, honestly. Got a mom again. Give me a minute. Yes, please. Thank you. So yes, I have been treated over the last couple of days by two friends actually that are basically like channel sponsors now. So my beautiful hair was done by the beautiful Reese, and Mr. Punisher was gonna say it was probably you. Yep. And hello ads. Not much up in you. Yeah, I was muted deliberately when I was muted because we were talking about dinner. Then I had another treat the day before that, and Laura did my eyebrows and eyelashes. So I don't have to wear mascara anymore. Well, not as much. I still do put some on. It's an important subject and it's mute-worthy. Absolutely, Adam. Okay, you guys have already swung into talking about the new regulations. And I'm happy to do that. That's cool. We can talk about it. I just don't want to miss saying hello to everybody. Hello, Ice. It's great to have you here. That actually reminds me, I have so much planning to do for the next couple of days. It's not even funny. Okay. So we were basically scolded last night for not wearing masks and not social distancing. And we were scolded for letting our matric kids go on matric holiday and spread the virus where, I mean, they were asymptomatic, and apparently all the data is showing that asymptomatic is not much of a... Asymptomatic people are not like super spreaders, you know. That's what we're worried about. But they're actually not that, so that's not a problem. But yeah, we were scolded because there's a ramp up in infections, but this ramp up in infections doesn't really show a ramp up in people getting sick. So here's the thing, okay. Last week I spoke to you guys and I said, please go and watch the burning platform that was on Cliff Central on Thursday, last week Thursday, because Dr. Jonathan Witt was on, talking about how there isn't asymptomatic transmission. He was talking about how young people don't seem to be especially bothered with this virus. They don't get especially ill. He was talking about how actually the pupils that went down for matric rage are flippin' heroes because they're getting us closer to herd immunity by exposing the least at risk and not spreading it to the very at risk. And it's Johan Fenter. I'm sorry if I was a little bit distracted and replying to messages. This is generally how I talk on my shows. I might not be speaking continuously, but it's because I am a mom and I tend to multitask. Badly, I'll admit. But yeah, that's what you can expect here. So yes, that's basically we got scolded for doing pretty much what people, the people that matter, that are looking at the data, say we should be doing. And that is that we shouldn't be locking down and we shouldn't be restricting people from going to the freaking beach. Like, no, you must have your Christmas lunch outside because that won't spread the virus. But you can't go to the beach. Okay. So let's just be a little bit specific. All Eastern Cape beaches are closed completely from the 16th until I don't know when. I really don't know when. I think it's at least till the 1st of January, but I stand to be corrected on that. If anybody has the screenshots of the little posters that were posted on social media, you can correct me. But Eastern Cape beaches are closed. Western Cape beaches are open, but you're not allowed to go to the beach after 6 p.m. I'm so sorry. I don't have Rona, I promise. I just got a tickle in my throat and my coffee has now sorted it out. So let's carry on. Okay. So no, you're not allowed to go to any beaches after 6 p.m. Okay? So when I'm in Cape Town, I can still go to the beach, but after 6 p.m. I need to get off the beach because that's when the Rona is going to get me. Okay, so have you guys all got that? He made it very clear that they are going to be doubling down on the mask enforcement. So, I think we're going to start seeing, it's almost like in California where they told you to pull up your mask in between bites if you go and eat out at a restaurant. That's pretty much what they're doing. Gatherings have been restricted to 100 people indoors, but a venue must still only be 50% capacity. But also that's only if you can't achieve 1.5 meters between people, not tables, between people. So I'm like, people that arrive as a group or just because 1.5 meters between tables means you don't have to socially distance with your group that you arrive with, like, I don't know. But anyway, before we get too much into the events and restaurants and everything, let's just think about the beaches thing. Let's finish that story. KZN beaches are closed on the public holidays because they don't want crowding on the beaches. And I do remember reading a comment that they're saying that surfing is banned in the Eastern Cape. Well, everything's banned. If it happens on a beach or near a beach or adjacent to a beach or, just you have no beaches for December. I'm just saying. And I'm sorry, I just got another voice note, so I do need to listen to that. Okay. It's not anything I have to reply to. So, all right. But I need you, let's not concentrate too much about, okay, let's make a few jokes about viruses hiding. Yes, because the virus is hiding between the alcohol bottles from Friday to Sunday and disappears from after 10 a.m. but comes out at 5 p.m. again. It's 6 p.m. ice. I'm not going to be too much of a stickler on that, on stuff, but yeah, so yes, alcohol is restricted. The sales of alcohol are restricted from that it may only be sold Monday to Thursday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. daily. I suppose they made it 10 till 6 instead of 9 till 5 because, you know, it's holiday times, people wake up later. So, you know, that's one Christmas present they gave us, I guess. I don't know. Then, hold on, I just saw interesting comments. Anti-Marxist said, well, I apologize. So what if you or anyone has the Rona? Everyone getting it and getting over it. It is a frontline troops building herd immunity to protect the 0.06% of people who are vulnerable. Yeah. It's just, I'm getting on a plane in 2 days. So I just need to reassure people that I don't have Rona. That's all. Okay, so we've covered beaches. We sort of covered like parks. So parks and beaches, like it's the same thing. Pretty much in Gauteng, we're not that badly affected. We just can't go to parks after 6 p.m. and we'll be arrested if we drink in public. But I thought that was illegal anyway. But hey, well, yeah. Okay, is there anything else you guys wanted to talk about regarding the restrictions? Or have we got that out of the way? Gentle's saying they left the Cape Town beaches open so they can blame the Western Cape in the new year. Cheers, Mr. Punisher. Going to be posting in the Telegram group now about the possibility for a meetup. They will be the first in lockdown level 5.8 in the new year. What about the beach at Sun City? Do you know that I have heard that Sun City is not doing very well? It's not even running at 50% capacity. People just aren't interested in going. What's it, my boy? Sorry, Nelson's come to say hello. Do you guys want to see Nelson? Oh, it's a good stretch. That's a good stretch. Those of you that know, like those of you that I'm friends with, know that this does not happen. He is not my dog. He'll go to everybody else, including my mom that shouts at him for whacking her with his tail, before he'll come to me. So to have him lie next to me whilst I'm streaming, please don't climb on him because then he will run away from me. To have him lie here whilst I'm streaming, that's like a privilege, like full-on privilege. And now the boys are going to climb on him and make him run away. Oh, it's like an old belly rubs. Belly rubs. Okay, sorry about the distraction. So yes, you see, everybody is a huge fan of Nelson. Yeah, it's really not doing well. Us, it's apparently there's retrenchments, like it's going out of fashion, and yeah, they haven't really maintained it very well, and so yeah, people are just like, well, we won't be coming back because it's cuck now. So yeah, it's not looking good. Um, Yes, we can invite 250 people for a braai outside, but only 100 people at a time are allowed to go to church. Yeah. Or go anywhere inside. Look, if you wanted to have a church service outside, you could have 250 people. Oh, and after tears events. So I'm Irish, so to us that's a wake. Yeah, we're not allowed. Those are cancelled countrywide. No more after tears events. So Hindo's saying, what a load of bullshit. I don't wear a mask in the UK except in a shop or public bus, but wears it incorrectly. Well, yeah, those of you that have been watching me for a while know that I wear glasses. I should actually wear them all the time, but I don't wear them when I stream because I get reflection from the lights. And then I look like a green-eyed alien when I'm on the stream. And what? No, you can't do that. Why do you ask me these things whilst I'm streaming? That reminds me, I haven't done my Christmas countdown for a while.
Jingle bells.
Jingle bells? There's no batteries in jingle bells. It's not in his hand, it's his foot. No, the batteries aren't in jingle bells.
No, the horn.
Oh, these jingle bells. But I had my hair done so pretty, and now you want me to make it ruin it with jingle bells. How many days is it till Christmas, Declan?
10.
It's been a while since we
10.
changed this. Okay.
2 zeros.
Put 2 zeros on.
Alright, then that's 100.
That's right, that's 100.
10 days.
10 days to Christmas. And 9 years ago today, I found out I was expecting my son. So that's quite exciting. Anyway, what? Put your lip away, sulky teenager. Oh, stop going on about that birthday.
No.
Anyway,
I'm not going to stop going on about that birthday ever.
have you ever had a teenage girl live in your house and she gets a crush on a celebrity? Child star. Because I tell you what, it's a thing. Anyway.
I'm obsessed.
Righto.
I don't care if he doesn't like it that I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. Ow.
Just catching up on the comments. Oh, Ice is fed up. He's like, he's done with these regulations. Nope. They can arrest him and he'll sue them. Yeah, I'm not wearing a mask outside. Like, they can go blow bubbles. And in case you didn't know, Bubbles is like a person. Yeah. Really? Because this is news. This is news to me. Because a friend of mine actually tried this with her kids. She was out shopping with her kids and they only had shields. And they weren't allowed in the shops because the kids weren't wearing masks. Now, okay, like, I have an issue because the shield like stops the droplet spray as well. The other issue is that kids have not been shown to be super spreaders. They're not. And they're, for the most part, pretty much safe from this virus. So, like, yeah. You know, in Ireland, anybody 12 and under doesn't have to wear a mask. True story. So just bear that in mind. Oh, you'd have to wear a mask.
No, that sucks. But what?
Yeah.
I'll pretend like I'm.
Well, that's why I don't remind your brothers all the time to
I'll
pull these up.
pretend like I'm.
Yeah, I think we can get away with you being 12 for maybe another 2 months. But once you're taller than me, no, nobody's going to buy it.
Yeah.
And you're not far off from being taller than me.
It's fine. I'll just. It won't work.
The people that see me regularly at certain places don't even look at me or think of telling me to put my buff up. Good. I like it. According to News 24, sneezing without a mask is equivalent to mini atomic bombs. Really? Really? Okay, can I go SJW a little bit here? I'm going to go SJW a little bit here. You are minimizing the horrors that people that lived through Hiroshima and Yokohama, or whatever it's called, you are minimizing the horrors of real atomic bombs. How dare you? How dare you liken this virus to an atomic bomb? Yeah, because we're not seeing the wide-scale deaths. We're not seeing plants and all sorts of other life being destroyed because of this virus. Honestly, that's just fucking pathetic. Two-legged biological weapons. Yes. Apparently in the UK, they call people you hang out with in small groups during COVID your bubble. That's very funny. Yes, they do that in Canada as well. So, and I find it quite ironic that, well, actually it's not ironic, it's just absolutely mind-blowing, actually, like mind-blowing that, okay, so in Canada and the UK you're allowed to socialize within your social bubble. So you can say, okay, well, I only see these friends and I only see these friends, so we're allowed to get together. Okay, so you can do that, and like it's especially great for families. So you can go and visit grandparents, and you can go and, you know, see cousins. So you get to see your sibling, and then your kids play with their cousins and blah, blah. Great. What about the work that those people do? Who they in contact with at work? You don't work with your bubble. What about going to the shops? You don't go to the same shops. I mean, it's just, it makes absolutely no sense, this bubble theory. Like, honestly. Yes, I saw that. That is absolutely ridiculous. They couldn't get a 2-year-old to comply with the mask on a plane, so somebody's holiday got cancelled. They kicked them off the plane. Guys, this, it's too much. It's too much. Okay? Stop programming kids like this. Like, just, it's enough. Comments jumped. I'm so sorry. Yeah, we're pretty much the same. Look, the boys love going to the shops. Girl child, not so much. But the boys love going to the shops. And they wear their buffs. Yeah. When they're with me, I try to say to them, no, don't worry about it. You know, you don't have to pull it up. But yeah, different people handle things differently, so. Yeah, this is how we handle it. I will not wear a mask if I walk down the street, but if I'm in a crowd, I will. Okay. I'll get diagnosed with anxiety. That's fine. That's cool. If it gets me out of wearing a mask. But you could get arrested for coughing without due care and attention. Listen, UK, Scotland, Ireland, Northern Ireland, England and Wales, like they're nuts. They're just nuts. Also, boycott a business that infringes on my personal agency. Yeah, but I mean, family's got to eat, you know? And also, you need to understand, these businesses don't want to enforce these mask laws. What they've done is because they realize that I think, JC, correct me here, if you can. I know it might not necessarily be your area of expertise, but I think they couldn't make the wearing of masks mandatory and like penalize the people with a fine or imprisonment because of the constitution or whatever. So what they did was they went after the businesses. So now they've made it that the businesses are responsible for getting the people to comply. So those businesses who lost a lot of money during the lockdown will do anything the government tells them to do, and they will enforce the mask mandates, and they will, you know, that's why you have all this signage up that, you know, no entry without a mask and blah, blah, blah. If we all sneeze at once, we could wipe ourselves off the face of the earth. Might be nice. I like this one. Yes, it is. Just last week, our hotel in Sandton was mothballed until October next week. Yeah. If then. The Michelangelo in Sandton is mothballed until October next year. Yeah. Largest mass hysteria ever. Yep. The comments keep jumping. I'm so sorry, guys. Yes, I have noticed this. The language is shifting to dehumanize normal human activity. They never will. They always operated outside of the law. They'll continue to do it. They're just clever that way. Can you please open that door? 'Cause it's getting really frickin' hot in here. Yes. Okay, that doesn't change the fact that I asked you to open the door.
Oh well.
If you want to see the end of this, start training, get fit, read more, and dedicate time to pray. We need to get our affairs in order. Have anyone watched The Old Man in a Chair? No. No. I do believe you've recommended it before. Yeah, I mean, 250 people is a huge party, so... 0 tourists in Cape Town. I've spoken to people in the industry. I'd be surprised if there's 1 to 5% of the usual tourists, as far as most in the industry are concerned. Yeah, and you know, it's dead. Okay, yeah. 200 characters, it didn't all fit. You know what the problem is as well? We're having a problem getting international tourists in because either they're scared or their own country has closed borders. So those are your two things. Loads were due to arrive early next year and they fucked it. I assume this is about what my understanding about the law was, so there we go. And it jumped again. Yes. Yeah, you know, our wonderful police force that cannot even come to an agreement to at least start talking about having meetings with farmers and getting like the commando system back in effect to help with the rural crime area. We're talking about a police force that can't solve rapes because there's a shortage of rape kits and they just couldn't be bothered with treating a woman with dignity after she's been abused. So they will, just treat her like shit so that she doesn't report the crime. We're talking about a police force that's sitting with an average of 60 murders a day in South Africa, close to 60 murders a day in South Africa before someone says, "Ooh, she's fake news." And they can't solve any of them. They can't do anything to prevent them. But oh my word, can they be on your premises if you don't enforce mask mandates? Yeah. So you really can't blame the businesses. The old man in the chair says when someone insists he put on a mask before he may enter a store, he asks for their details. When asked why, he says he collects it for his insurance in case he gets sick. That is something to ponder. Caught me hot under the collar. No. Anyway. People are scared of the state and it costs money, lots of risk, but people will have to stand together against government. Yeah, we're going to have to, which is why I'm really trying to grow this community. So that leads me into asking you to please like this video because it does drive viewership if YouTube sees people interacting on a video. And also subscribe if you are new here, and don't forget to ring the notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I upload a video or I go live. Well, hopefully, I don't know, because YouTube doesn't send me all of Chris White's notifications. So, yeah. That's a good point, Steve. It's actually not unattended. There are like 5 staff staying on. And I think they might actually be living in the hotel, which is what happened with a lot of hotels that were closed during the initial hard lockdown. They have no conviction and deserve to lose their profits. No, devolved, no. I'm not going to stand by this statement. There are a lot of small businesses out there that are clinging on by their nail beds. So I'm just saying. Judge Fabricius asked in obiter dictum via the Corsa case, why not let offender donate the value of a fine to the Solidarity Fund? Why make criminals of them? Help me understand this, JC. Yeah. If it's downloaded. If the law said to jump in the fire or risk getting sick, obviously you would resist. Yeah. Why even have to have it to that extent? What am I guilty of? Prove to me that I endangered those around me. Yes, this is true. Yeah, lockdown offenders. We have more than 300,000 people turned into criminals because if you pay an admission of guilt fine, it goes on your record. You are a listed criminal. Something that would ordinarily be normal. These people will struggle to get work. Exactly, because they have a criminal record. Oh, Craig is watching all the way from Oz. I am honored. Thank you. They can't travel out, and I'm guessing the same for many countries. Yes, so New Zealand is closed, Australia is closed. I think there's a lot of European countries that are closing their borders. There are a lot of countries that are not allowing international travel at all. So yes, absolutely yes. Heard that on UK TV, but stopped listening to NWO Bojo the Clown. Yes. NWO's New World Order, for those who are new to us conspiracy theorists, tin hat type people. That's a result of bending over for decades. Can't say people did anything to push back, so then the inaction probably makes them partly responsible. Yeah. Okay. Alan, Wendy, and Saps went to visit businesses in Kalk Bay yesterday. Oh, okay. Yeah, the DA is never getting my vote ever again. Just ain't happening. No. No. Nope. 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 Wow, the comments jump. We're selfish for not wanting regulations enforced. Yeah, okay, so I'm selfish for wanting to live a life of liberty. I'm selfish for wanting my children to grow up in a normal world where they actually learn to recognize non-verbal cues and actually don't turn into socially defunct people. Because there's already been studies done about how children or young adults are not learning about non-social cues, and this is why we've got all this misunderstanding about rape culture and all of that. And it's not just rape culture, there's a lot of things that young adults are not understanding non-verbal cues about. They don't even know how to give non-verbal cues. And it's because their relationships are happening on a device screen. Now, 2020 has accelerated that and made sure that it's happened to much younger generations, because obviously there were some parents that were still thinking clearly and not allowing their kids unfettered access on cell phones and tablets and laptops and everything. But then 2020 happened and everybody was working from home and parents were putting their kids in front of laptops to do school. And so now all of our human interaction is happening via a screen, and at best, we might see other people's faces, but not all the time. And so we're just not learning to interact as people. But yeah, I'm selfish for not wanting to fuck my kids up, you know. Sorry, I'm just catching up on the comments. I can't get to all of them, guys. I really appreciate the interaction on the stream because it really does help. So I can't get to all of them. In communist Soviet Union and Mao's China, citizens were also used to police each other on enforcing the draconian laws. If you knew about a crime and did not report it, off to the gulag with you. I know, and this is where we are in 2020. Snitching on our neighbors for standing in the street having a social gathering. Meantime, it's like, oh, you just went out to check the mail and you saw your neighbor, so you stopped to have a chat. Okay, I'm going to address this because this is the only way I can safely fight against these regulations. Here, right here, during this video, streaming, talking to people, getting ideas of liberty out there. That's the only way I can actually do this. Because if I get arrested by going out there and fighting against the tyranny of this government, who is going to educate my children? Who is going to look after my children whilst my husband is out earning a salary? Okay, so you can't say that compliance is an agent, makes us agents of the state. No. Hello, Uncle Paul. It's good to have you back. Yes, we did indeed see the snitching during the harsher periods of this lockdown. Okay, I finally made it through all your comments, guys, so that's cool. All right, I actually wanted to move along to what we should have read into about last night's speech, what the president was actually priming us for. Paul over my and their dead bodies, like legit. I mean this. My children will not belong to the state ever. So what we actually should have read into last night's speech is the president is already shouting at us like we are naughty children and telling us that we need to behave and we need to adhere to all of the mask regulations and the social distancing regulations and all of this stuff, and, you know, telling us, dictating to us how we're allowed to celebrate Christmas with our families and blah and blah and blah and fucking blah. Yeah, okay, we get it. Your half an hour twat waffle was very inspiring. Very, very inspiring. No, what I heard in all of that is I'm coming back in January and I'm going to tell you that all of you didn't do this well enough. And now we have definitely reached a peak in our second wave, or we're approaching a peak, because they can't say a peak because a peak might imply that it's then like going to go down, you know, by itself. So they're going to say that we're approaching a peak of the second wave, and we need to therefore we need to lock down because people went out and they got drunk and they got into car accidents, and therefore the hospital system is under pressure, and so we need to have a lockdown. And yeah, it's all our fault for having too much of a good time over Christmas. Right. Okay. But yes, Storm, you do see a reindeer. Welcome to my channel. Yes, family meeting, aka we are his children. Well, seeing as he's called the last 2 or 3 family meetings, I've taken to calling him the evil stepfather that I didn't want. So it works for me. I do. I've got viewers in Australia and the UK and mainly South Africa today. This is a privilege. So thank you. 2021 March level 5 and repeat. Yeah, people are saying that because parts of lockdown level 5 and 4 were deemed unconstitutional, that we'll never go back to that. I honestly don't think we can afford any form of lockdown, if I'm really honest. Like nothing. And besides which, Ramon has spoken about it on Morning Shot. If you don't watch Morning Shot, please do a little search here on YouTube after this live stream and go and look for a channel called Morning Shot run by Ramon Cabernac, and look at his video where he spoke about how the lockdown regulations actually did nothing to stem the flow of infections. Like absolutely nothing. It made absolutely no difference. And this is just annoying me now. So one last time, if you're new here, please subscribe and ring the bell so that you can get all notifications. So that you can get all notifications. Hopefully. If YouTube plays nice. And if you're watching on Facebook, please head over to the YouTube channel and subscribe there. You can continue to watch on Facebook if you like to. I don't know, I prefer YouTube. It's much more user friendly. But every subscribe helps. Okay, so what do you guys think? You think we're in for a harder lockdown in January? Do you think we're in for another scolding before Christmas, or is he going to save it until after Christmas and tell us not to misbehave on New Year's Eve? Girl child, can you please go get my vape juice for me? Actually, can you just go get my other device, please?
Yeah, where is it?
Next to my bed. I will monetize this channel when YouTube lets me. So, but in the meantime, there is a Zapper code up in the corner here. Can you see it? I'm touching it. I'm touching it. I'm touching my Zapper code. So if you're watching on a TV or a laptop, or even on your secondary phone, so that you can still WhatsApp and whatnot on your primary phone, you can hold that up with the Zapper app open, thank you very much, and you can donate money towards this channel to help me continue bringing you mediocre content. Yes, indeed, they do need a reason to extend, and they're priming us for that. And Bill Gates is a computer nerd and not a fucking doctor, statistician, virologist, epidemiologist, I don't know, all the ologists that you want to throw at me, because you know, how dare I talk about a virus when I'm not a doctor. I'm not smoking, I'm vaping. There's a big difference. Like, for example, since I stopped smoking and I only vape, I don't have to use my asthma meds anymore. Sorry, I just completely blanked on what I was talking about. So many people speak of when we had lockdown as if it's history. Some people have already accepted this as normal, yes. The new normal that we were primed for. Yes, you need the Zapper app. Thank you, Yanni. You can eat bacon after you stop smoking. I'm not sure that's the connection between me being able to eat bacon. But I can eat bacon now. For those of you who have no idea what Dodgy Idealist is talking about, he's a long-time viewer. So he knows that I don't eat meat. I can eat fish. So if you really want to put a label on me, I'm an ovo-lacto pescatarian. Which means I drink milk, any milk products I can consume. And I eat eggs and fish. But now I can eat bacon as well, which is cool. And ovo, egg, lacto, milk, pescatarian, fish. What? So they've now received a 10 billion rand bailout, as well as 700 million rand debt relief. Nice. And they're not even flying. Yet Bill Gates tells us how to manage the pandemic while world-renowned doctors are censored, getting accused of spreading false news. Yes. Okay. I'll stop talking about my non-meat eating ways. But I mean, you saw the size piece of fish I ate, dude. So, like, you know, give me a break. Sorry, just got another voice note. Okay, that was very weird. Steve E sent me a link. I did see that notification come up. Did you want me to watch it now? The Lie of Philanthropy. Philanthropy. That's how you say it. Sorry. Okay. I don't want to restream it onto YouTube because it is on BitChute and stuff. So I'm going to pop it in the live chat for you guys. This is a video that Steve E wanted to share with us. So please go give it a watch. If I utter vulgarities in front of my children, they will be less likely to improve the family lineage and continue their descendancy to the cesspool of social classes. Keep calm and be sophisticated. Alrighty. Okay, so I shared the link. Sophisticated. Lol. Marie Antoinette was sophisticated. Look how that ended. Exactly. Then let them eat cake. There we go. Good afternoon, Ron. It's good to have you back again. Oh, I took them off because I had a very pretty hairstyle done. I can take these off. I had a pretty hairstyle done, so I'm showing off my hair. All right. Okay, just so you guys know, Ramon won't be doing a wind down live stream at 5 p.m. He's taking the afternoon off and tomorrow because it's a public holiday. So just bear that in mind. I'm probably still going to stream tomorrow, and I need to try and get some videos up for when I'm away in Cape Town so you guys still have something to enjoy. So there we go. Okay. I have been going for an hour though. So unless you guys have anything important to bring up, I'm going to be heading over to my Telegram group to let everybody know what my plans are for when I'm in Cape Town. Hoofletters vriend, ja. Hy tik altyd in hoofletters. Yeah, Kate's a troll. Let's get rid of it. I don't even want to get to the URL. I don't give a fuck. Just block it. There's currently trolls here, so I'm not dropping the link. Sorry. Just not going to happen. Oh, thank you, Ice. I can't, I don't see what you see on YouTube because it doesn't bring up a thingy. So thank you guys. Thank you. You're awesome. And now the comments are taking forever to populate on the stream because I didn't have it open. So like I still can't see it. Oh, look there. No, can't see. Oh, it's still taking forever. Yeah, there we go. It's showing me as all deleted. Great stuff. Thank you, guys. Does Dodgy want to open Telegram? I don't think you are in the Telegram group, but I will send you the link. No, it's very calm and sedate and everything. Yeah. I'll send you the link. And Craig saying, "Ek hoor jou hier in Oz." He's obviously taking the piss out of Hendo. Robin, it is people like you that get this, that get that it's been an incredibly frustrating few months. Like, honestly, guys, this has been going on for months. This very sad individual has been coming in, cloning other people's accounts or just using plain old weird named accounts. And it's been months. It started at the end of September. And it's people that actually see through the bullshit and realize that it's not actually great interaction going on the stream. That, like, it just makes us and my troll hunting team know that, you know, what we're doing is right and we're doing it for the greater good of the community. And yeah, I really don't have a cooking clue. It's a very sad, lonely individual that is trying to stop all South African streamers from streaming, because they do it on my channel, they do it on Ronaldo's channel, they do it on Laura's channel, they do it on Morning Shot, Ramon's channel. They have been on every single one. And yeah, anyway. Common denominator. Where are you going with this? Now they're talking about thingies in the group. Dodgy Idealist. I have no idea how to find people on Telegram. Do you think you'd be able to find me? Like, I don't know, just look for at Eleutheria ZA. I don't know. Yes, Chris Wyatt as well. I'm sorry I did not mention his channel. Yes. Yes, I'm sorry. I need to go tell him to stop this because this, yeah. Hold on. Husband got it. And then you get this type of comments on Twitch. And I wonder why. I'm even bothering to stream to Twitch. Like, does Twitch even care about liberty? I mean, I'm sure gamers are just like lapping up this whole new normal. They're like, fuck, we're not the weirdos anymore. You know? Yes, Twitch is another streaming platform similar to YouTube, apparently. I don't know. It's mainly for gamers. So, but hey, I got this like cheap version of StreamYard, paid version of StreamYard, but still cheap. Hence why they're still branding. And I thought, well, I can stream to 3 platforms, so why not? So, yeah. But I'm going to look into what other platforms I can stream to, and probably rather trimulcast somewhere else, because I'm not finding much traction there. Okay, look, I haven't really done much on it. So, like, I haven't done like optimization of videos like I do for YouTube. So, yeah. And like Yanni says, it's on its way out. YouTube will take it over. Twitch is Twitter for the Down syndrome. Okay. No, actually, I quite like Down syndrome people. They can be very nice, actually. And that's not Twitch at all. Like, I'm just saying. Oh, cool. You found us. Cool. Awesome. All right, guys. I'm going to sign off then, because Dodgy found us, and we're going to have... I need to go and sort out for going to Cape Town. I've got to print forms, and yes, I've already started packing. So that's cool. All right, everybody. This has been Eleutheria, enlightening South Africa through liberty. Just remember that all of these restrictions have got nothing to do with the virus. I don't know what the power grab's really about yet. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll live stream tomorrow, because I won't be live streaming Thursday and Friday, because some of you are going to get to see me in the flesh. So that's something to look forward to. Have a great one. Don't wear a mask if you don't have to, and just be safe out there, because the world is just getting crazier by the minute. Okay, let's go now. Bye.